It's 6:03 on Thursday morning, April 24th. 56 degrees now. Look for highs around 80 today, partly to mostly sunny. Good morning. I'm Michelle Bash.
And I'm John Aaron. The top local story we're following this hour is the case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the man mistakenly deported from Maryland to El Salvador last month. A federal judge has temporarily halted her order requiring the Trump administration to detail what it's doing to bring him back, but her order did not make any changes to daily status updates required by the administration. WTOP's Mitchell Miller has more today on the Hill.
Only hours after the judge in Maryland criticized the administration for acting in bad faith, its legal team requested a 7-day stay. The judge had already set a 2-week deadline for discovery. President Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, meanwhile, is holding firm on an accusation that Kilmar Abrego Garcia is an MS-13 gang member, which he and his defense team have denied. And Homan vows to never let him live again in Maryland or anywhere else in the U.S.
The best that could happen for him if he actually gave back to the United States, he would be detained and removed again.
Democratic members of Congress charged the administration is violating Abrego Garcia's right to due process. On Capitol Hill, Mitchell Miller, WTOP News.
Two Fairfax County police officers are hospitalized after a shooting during a traffic stop off Route 50 near Greenbrier. WTOP's Scott Gelman has the details.
I'm certain that they were fired upon by a gunman whose intention was to kill them.
Fairfax County Police Chief Kevin Davis says it all happened here near Greenbrier Town Center just after 2:30. An officer was pulling someone over for expired tags.
The motorist, our gunman, was acting in a bizarre manner right from the very start. Speeding, slamming on his brakes, being hostile.
Then Davis says it escalated.
By the time the backup officers arrived, our motorist, our gunman, he brought it to another level when he continued to reach for his firearm. Two of our officers attempted to prevent him from doing that.
Those officers were unsuccessful, and police say the suspect shot the officers in the elbow. They were both taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Meanwhile, Davis says a third officer shot and killed the driver. Near Greenbrier Town Center, Scott Gelman, WTOP News.
Police now think 3 separate shootings that happened in just over 1 hour in Montgomery County are related. Investigators believe each victim was targeted, but they have not identified any suspects. This started late Tuesday night when someone fired shots that hit 2 cars and a townhome in Germantown along Staffordshire Drive. No one was hurt. Then early yesterday, a 25-year-old man was shot while getting out of his car in Durwood on Gramercy Boulevard. And a little later in Gaithersburg, a 22-year-old man was shot inside a car in the area of Centerway Drive and Strawberry Knolls. Both men are expected to recover. If you know anything about the cases, Montgomery County Police want to hear from you.
Around the D.C. region, utility bills continue to rise. WTOP's Nick Iannelli tells us it's a trend that will likely continue.
For those in the D.C. area struggling with higher utility bills,
it's a really tough environment.
Claire Mills is with the Chesapeake Climate Action Network, a nonprofit that advocates for policies supporting climate stability in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia.
The cost for the literal energy we're using, that's going up because of issues with the regional energy grid. And then there's also the distribution charges, so that's getting the energy to your house. And that's going up because of regulatory decisions.
In January, Pepco informed its customers that electric bills would be increasing by about 5%, and now Washington Gas wants to raise rates by about 12%, a plan currently being considered by local utility regulators. Nick Iannelli, WTOP News.
And those Commanders will be on the clock during the NFL Draft tonight. Right now, they have 5 picks, including the 29th overall. The draft is at 8 p.m. in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We will bring you updates from sports when it begins.